Making choices about exposure has been made so much easier and so much more complicated in modern cameras. Welcome to Look, Think, Click. Did I just contradict myself? In modern cameras, there's so many options, so many auto modes to choose from. By the time you've figured out the right one to use, you've probably missed the shot and all your friends have got bored waiting for you. Manual mode is much easier these days because there's so much more control and more information given to you by your camera. Metering modes have more options. Sometimes you can use the monitor on the back of the camera to help gauge your exposure. And then if you want to get techie, there's the histogram and the blinkies to look at as well. Using the monitor on the back of your camera has got to be the easiest way to gauge if your exposure settings are correct. That's if your camera has this feature. Some cameras do, some cameras don't. On many cameras nowadays, the monitor changes as you change your manual exposure settings. So you can see just what kind of exposure you're going to get when you take the picture. So you can see it, you can visually see on your monitor what's happening rather than relying just on the exposure meter display. However, if you learn to look at both of these things, it's just an extra tool to be able to gauge your exposure and get the right exposure. Also on modern cameras, you've got different metering modes. You can use an average meter, you can use a center weighted meter, you can use a spot meter, and even some cameras you can tailor this. You can adjust the settings from the default and fine tune them to meter just how you like to meter and save these settings as well for future use. So you can be much more precise with your light metering. And then if you want to get really technical, you can use the histogram and look at the blinkies to tell you what parts of the image are going to be radically overexposed and blown out so there'll be no details in the white area, or on the other side of the spectrum, what shadow areas are going to contain details or where in fact you may have been losing shadow detail. Use your exposure meter, use your monitor if your camera allows you to, and start enjoying setting your camera manually. Practice it. Shoot lots of photos. Shoot lots of bad photos too. Have a fun time and a good attitude just exploring what your camera can do on manual mode. And as you practice, you'll get better at it, you'll get quicker at it, and you'll really enjoy taking your photography to the next level. Next vlog, I'll talk more about metering modes and how to use them effectively. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got lots of great videos up there already and there's more on the way.